everyone, welcome to Sahu Education. Dear student, today we will discuss some of the problems related to quadrilaterals. As we discussed all of the theorems related to quadrilaterals, now come to question number 1. Here it's given so that each angles of a rectangle is a right angle. Dear student, you know the definition of rectangle, that if a parallelogram have a angle 90 degree, it's called a rectangle. But here given so that each angle of a rectangle is a right angle. So let us construct the diagram first. This is suppose a rectangle ABCD. So according to the definition of parallelogram, we'll write A angle is 90 degree. So we'll write here given as in ABCD rectangle A angle equal to 90 degree. Then what to prove? We have to prove that B angle equal to C angle equal to D angle equal to 90 degree. Okay? Now come to the proof part. As you know, A angle and D angle added to give 180 degree. Why? Because AB parallel to CD. Okay, we'll write as AB parallel to CD and AD is the transversal. Hence, we can write DAB angle plus ADC angle equal to 180 degree as the sum of interior angle on the same side of the transversal. Sum of the interior angles on the same side of the transversal. Okay, so due to this reason this two angle is 180 degree, but A angle is given 90 degree. So put here 90 plus ADC angle equal to 180 degree. So ADC angle equal to 180 degree minus 90, that is 90 degree. Okay, we got A angle already given 90, D angle now also we got 90 degree. So we know A angle is equal to C angle and B angle equal to D angle. Why? Because they are opposite angles. Opposite angles of a rectangle as well as parallelogram are equal. So as they are opposite angles, so they are equal. Hence we can write hence A angle equal to B angle equal to C angle equal to D angle equal to 90 degree. So this question is proved. In a rectangle all angles are 90 degree. Now we will discuss next question, that is question number 2. Dear student, it's given here so that the diagonals of a rhombus are perpendicular to each other. So we'll take a diagram of a rhombus. Let ABCD is a rhombus. Rhombus means the parallelogram whose adjacent sides are equal, or we can say all sides are equal. So here AB equal to BC equal to CD equal to DA. So we will write in ABCD rhombus the sides AB, BC and CD and also DA are equal. Okay, and next given the so that the diagonals of a rhombus are perpendicular to each other. Now we will draw the two diagonals AC and BD. They meet at O. We have to prove either angle, intersecting angle, that is AOD or DOC or BOC or AOB is equal to 90 degree. Okay, so let us start with given. Right here in the rhombus ABCD, we will write AB equal to BC equal to CD equal to DA and AC BD are two diagonals. Okay, this much to prove either of the intersecting angle is 90 degree, that is the two diagonals perpendicularly bisect each other. Okay, we know as a parallelogram is said as diagonal if all sides equal, so we can say OA equal to OC and OD equal to OB because the diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. Now we will write either AOD angle equal to AOB angle equal to BOC angle equal to DOC angle equal to 90 degree. Any angle we have to prove either as 90 degree, then our proof will complete. So now come to proof part. Here given, we have to prove here first AOD triangle and COD triangle as congruence, or AOD triangle or AOB triangle in between any two triangle as congruency. Then we will prove the statement. Okay, now we will see in triangle AOD and triangle AOB. Okay, what are common here? You see, if you taken AOD and AOB, we can say OD equal to OB. Okay, OD equal to OB. Okay, because the diagonals bisects each other. Next we will write OA equal to OA, common side. Okay, next we will write down as the sides are equal in a rhombus, so OAD equal to AB, AD equal to AB. Sides of a rhombus are equal. So we got 3 points common on the two triangles. Now we can easily say the triangle AOD and AOB are congruent by OD OB given, OA also given equal to OA and AD equal to AB. So this is congruent triangle AOD congruent to triangle AOB by triple S criteria. By S criteria. Okay, triple S criteria is congruent. Now we can say AOD angle equal to AOB angle. This implies AOD angle equal to AOB angle by simplicity. Okay. Now see here, BD is the line and OA stands over there. So we can say AOD angle plus AOB angle equal to 180 degree because they are linear pair. So let us write AOD angle plus AOB angle equal to 180 as linear pair. Okay, but given here AOD equal to AOB, so we will write 2 times of AOD angle equal to 180 degree. This implies AOD angle equal to 90 degree. Hence proved. Okay, now come to question number 3. Here given ABC is an isosceles triangle in which AB equal to AC, AD bisects exterior angle PAC and CD parallel to AB given. Then we have to show B1 DAC angle equal to BCA angle and B2 ABCD is a parallelogram. Okay, now we'll draw first the diagram. First given ABC is a isosceles triangle. Okay, this ABC is the isosceles triangle where AB equal to AC given, and also given AD bisects exterior angle PAC. Let us produce BA in the direction of A, that is up to B. PAC is the exterior angle, and we know AD is the bisector of PAC exterior angle. That means PAD angle equal to CAD angle. Okay. Now it's said CD parallel to AB. CD parallel to AB. Let this is point D. Then join C to D. It's given CD parallel to AB. Now come to given part. What's given here? ABC is an isosceles triangle where AB equal to AC and given AD is the bisector of exterior angle PAC. Okay, this much given. Also given CD parallel to AP and CD parallel to AP. Okay, then we have to prove bit 1 DAC angle equal to ACD angle. Okay, then bit 2 that ABCD is a parallelogram. Okay, this much given. Will now come to next proof part. Here you know an exterior angle is equal to the sum of interior opposite angle, where PAC is the exterior angle. Okay, so PAC angle equal to sum of ABC angle plus ACB angle. Before that, we know ABC is an isosceles triangle where it's given AB as AB equal to AC. We know if in an isosceles triangle those two sides are equal, their corresponding opposite angles are equal. So we'll write opposite of AB is ACB angle equal to ABC angle. Okay. Then we can write PAC exterior PAC angle equal to sum of interior angle ABC plus ACB. Okay, which we can write as equal 2 times of ACB angle. Okay, now got PAC equal to 2 times of ACB. We will take half on both sides. So we will take half PAC angle equal to half into 2 into ACB angle. 2 to cancel here. So you know here given in the first AD is the bisector of PAC exterior angle. That means PAD angle equal to DAC angle. So PAC angle, half of PAC angle we can take at DAC. So we can write DAC angle equal to ACB. Okay, which is the proof of point 1. Now we have to prove ABCD is a parallelogram. Okay, so we have to prove either opposite sides are parallel to each other. You know, we will see AB and CD are two lines and AC is the transversal. AC is the transversal. Then we can prove here already DAC equal to ACB. That means we can say AD parallel to BC. Okay. Now next we will write down as DAC equal to ACB. That implies BC parallel to AD. Okay. They are alternate angles. So now we got BC parallel to AD, and already we know given AB equal to CD. Hence we will write therefore ABCD is a parallelogram. Hence it is proved. B1 and B2. Okay. Now next question is two parallel lines L and M are intersected by a transversal P, so that the quadrilateral formed by the bisectors of interior angles is a rectangle. Two lines are parallel L and M, and the transversal P intersects at 2 points, and the angle formed, interior angle formed, are bisected and they form a figure. That's we have to prove that this is a rectangle. Now come here, Suppose this is L, another line parallel to L is M, and transversal P. Okay, let A B parallel to C D, and the transversal P intersects at P and Q. The bisectors of the interior angle APQ and APQ and CQP intersect at R. Similarly, the bisectors of BPQ and BPQ and PQD intersect at S. Okay, we have to prove PSQR is a rectangle. Okay, so we'll write given AB parallel to CD and PQ are the intersected point, and line P intersects a B at P and BCD at Q. Okay, angle bisectors of angle APQ and angle CPQ meets at R, and angle BPQ and angle DQP or PQD, bisector of BPQ and PQD meets at S point. Okay, that was given. We have to prove PSQR is a rectangle. We know what is rectangle? The parallelogram which one angle is 90 degree. So first we have to prove PSQR is a parallelogram. Then one of the angle of PQRS parallelogram should be declared as 90 degree. So then we will say PQRS is a rectangle. Now come to prove. Dear students, you know AB parallel to CD and PQ is the transversal. So APQ angle equal to PQD angle as alternate angle. We can write as AB parallel to CD and PQ is the transversal, hence APQ angle equal to PQD angle, alternate angle. And the student, now we take half on both sides. Half APQ equal to half PQD So half PQ, APQ is RPQ. RPQ. Half PQD equal to, we'll say PQS. PQS. You know, this angle equal to that angle. So they are alternate angle. So we'll write therefore PR parallel to QS. PR parallel to QS. This is one. Similarly, we can prove the other side, that is QR parallel to PS. You see 2. So from 1 and 2 ABCD is a parallelogram. Okay. Second point will prove that if the angle of a parallelogram is 90 degree, we can say it's a rectangle. Now you see, AB parallel to CD, PQ is the transversal. So sum of interior angle on the same side of the transversal is 180 degree. So we can write APQ angle plus CQP angle equal to 180 degree. APQ angle plus CQP angle equal to 180 degree. Okay. Now you see half of a PQ angle plus half of CQP angle means we'll take half on both sides is equal to 90 degree. So half of a PQ angle is RPQ angle plus half of CQP angle is RQP. RQP. Okay, this is 90 degree. Now come to triangle PRQ. Okay, we know sum of triangles is 180 degree, and we got RPQ angle plus RQP angle is 90 degree. So we will find out to PRQ angle. So in triangle PRQ, we know PRQ angle plus RPQ plus RQP equal to 180 degree. We know sum of these two is 90 degree already proved. So PRQ plus 90 degree equal to 180 degree. Hence PRQ angle equal to 180 minus 90, that is equal to 90 degree. Okay. Now already we proved ABCD is a parallelogram and one angle of the parallelogram is 90 degree here. Therefore we can say ABCD is a rectangle. Okay. Now we will discuss next question. Here question is given, so that the bisectors of angles of a parallelogram form a rectangle. So now we will draw the diagram. Let A, B, C, D is the parallelogram, and bisectors of angle A, B, C and D forms here we know this is the given figure where the bisectors of angle A and angle B meet at P point, and bisector of C angle and D angle meet at R angle. We have to show PQRS is a rectangle. Okay, so now come to the given part. Here we will write ABCD is a parallelogram. Okay, and given here the angle bisectors, the angle bisectors of angle A and angle B meets at point P, and bisector of angle C and D meets at R point R. Okay, now we'll have to prove PQRS is a rectangle. So first we have to prove PQRS is a parallelogram as well as one angle is 90 degree. So you know, dear students, already AB parallel to CD and AD is the transversal. So ADC angle plus DAB angle is equal to 180 degree. Now come to prove. Write ADC angle plus BAD angle equal to 180 as sum of interior angles on the same side of the transversal is supplementary. Okay, now we'll take half on both LHS side and RHS side. So we'll get half ADC plus half BAD angle equal to half of 180 degree, that is 90 degree. Half of ADC, we can write half of ADC as ADQ angle plus half of BAD angle, we can say DAQ angle which is 90 degree. Now come to triangle AQD. If we ADQ angle and DAQ angle is 90 degree, then what is the value of DQA? We will apply in triangle AQD, sum of angle DAQ plus ADQ plus AQD equal to 180 degree. Okay, already we got ADQ and DAQ 90 degree, so we'll put 90 plus AQD angle equal to 180. Now we'll say AQD angle equal to 180 minus 90, that is 90 degree. So we already proved DQA or AQD 90 degree, and you see here AQD angle and PQR angle are vertically opposite angles, so they are equal. We can write it AQD angle equal to PQR angle equal to 90 degree as vertical opposite angle. Okay, vertical opposite, so we got PQR angle equal to 90 degree. Similarly, we can prove this P angle is 90, S angle is 90, and R angle is 90 degree. So write down. Similarly, we can prove QPS angle equal to 90 degree, and PSR angle equal to 90 degree, SRQ angle equal to also 90 degree. Now we know P angle, therefore we know P angle equal to Q angle equal to R angle equal to S angle equal to 90 degree. The quadrilateral in which all angles 90 degree is a rectangle. The quadrilateral which all angles 90 degree is a rectangle. Okay, this is the proof of this question. Now come to next question. Here in the question given, ABCD is a parallelogram in which P and Q are the midpoints of opposite sides AB and CD. If AQ intersects DP at S and BQ intersects CP at R, so that APCQ is a parallelogram, DPBQ is a parallelogram, and PSQR is a parallelogram. Okay, now come to the construction part. Suppose ABCD is the parallelogram ABCD. It's given here in which P and Q are the midpoints of AB and CD. P and Q are the midpoints of AB and CD. Next given, if AQ intersects DP, AQ intersects DP at S, and next given BQ intersects CP, BQ intersects CP at R, so that APCQ is a parallelogram, and second is given BPDQ is a parallelogram. Next third point given PSQR is a parallelogram. Now we'll write down given what is given in the parallelogram ABCD. P and Q are the midpoints of AB and CD. Okay, AB and CD. And AQ and BP intersect at S. AQ and DP intersect at S. Also CP and BQ intersect at point R. This much. Then to prove three things we have to prove here. Point 1, FPCQ is a parallelogram. Second point, BP DQ is a parallelogram. And third point given, PSQR is a parallelogram. Okay, then we have to prove now. Come to proof part. It's given here to see in APCQ, in APCQ, it's given AP parallel to CQ. AP parallel to CQ. Okay? AP parallel to CQ. And we can say here AB equal to CD as opposite sides of a parallelogram. Opposite sides. Opposite sides. Okay. So these two are equal. Half of AB equal to half of CD. Okay. Half of AB we can take as AP and half of CD we can take as CQ. Okay. We know according to theorem 8.8, if a pair of opposite sides equal and parallel to each other, then this is a parallelogram. We see here as AB parallel to CD, then AP parallel to CQ, as whole is parallel, then part is also parallel. So we got AP parallel to CQ and AP equal to CQ. So from here we can write, therefore APCQ is a parallelogram. In the similar process, we can also say BP parallel to DQ as AB parallel to CD, and part of AB and CD, that is BP and DQ, are also parallel. And we can say again AB equal to CD as opposite sides of parallelogram equal. So half of AB equal to half of CD. Instead of half of AB we can take BP, and half of CD we will take as DQ. So using theorem 8.8, as a pair of opposite sides are equal and parallel to each other, so we can say BP DQ is the parallelogram. So here I will write, similarly we can write BP DQ is a parallelogram. Now we'll see the third part, that is PSQR is a parallelogram. So here you see PS parallel to QR because PD BP DQ is a parallelogram where PD parallel to BQ. So part of PD and BQ is PS and QR. So we'll write PS parallel to QR. Okay. Again we will say APCQ is a parallelogram. That means AQ parallel to PC. Hence their part is also parallel. Hence we can write SQ parallel to PR. SQ parallel to PR. We will also write region here as here PD parallel to PD parallel to BQ. Okay, as, or we can write also as BP DQ is a parallelogram. Here we will write as APCQ is a parallelogram. Okay. So from the above we know PS parallel to QR and SQ parallel to PR means the quadrilateral whose opposite sides are parallel is a parallelogram. So from the above we can write PS QR is a parallelogram. Hence proved. This is the end of this question, and for the next videos you have to like, share, subscribe and press the bell icon for latest notification. Thanks for watching.